Hey, best friend, welcome back to another jam-packed motivational video. If you are new here, my name is Tangie, so you don't know, so I am here to give you all the deets. On this channel, this is where we focus on creating a elevated, intentional home. In today's video, this is very special to me because I am sharing my 2026 home update digital vision board. This isn't just about decor or trends. It's all about clarity, direction, and creating a home that is truly supported on how I live and how I want to feel every day. For me, this digital vision board is more than just inspiration photos. It's a guide. It helps me stay intentional and avoid making impulse decisions. And it is to update my home that actually makes sense for long term. Every change I plan to make this year connects back to a bigger picture, a home that feels calm, cohesive, and thoroughly put together. I won't make this clear, best friend. This isn't about rushing, perfection, or doing anything at once. It's all about progress. It's all about being honest where I am and what I want my home to look like and what I need and how I want my home to evolve in 2026. Instead of walking through every single detail right now, I want you to understand the directions of my home for this upcoming year. This year is all about refinement, flow, and function. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm building on already worked and already elevated ways that feels natural and intentional. I want my home to feel peaceful, welcoming, and I want it to support, my everyday life. I don't want it overwhelming or overdone. Okay, so there is 10 updates that I plan for this year, and each of them have a purpose. Some of them are strengthening the foundation of the home, creating a better flow, cohesive, and a timeless neutral base is what I always talk about. Others focus on comfort, making a space feel warm, making it feel usable and lived in. And then there are details, subtle changes that quietly elevate my entire home without screaming for attention. Now, what is important to me is that everything works together. I don't want nothing to feel random, nothing to feel forced. Every update builds on the last, creating home that feels more aligned as the years go by. I'm also giving myself permission to move at a steady pace. Some updates will happen quickly, others will take time, planning, and patience. I am allowing my home to evolve naturally, y'all, without any pressure, comparison, also without tracing the trends that truly don't fit my lifestyle or my values. Okay, so this is why the vision board is going to help keep me grounded. It's going to give me clarity before I make any decision and to help me stay focused on the bigger picture instead of getting distracted by what is trending or what everybody else is doing. But you already know that I'm the trendsetter. So, all right. So throughout the year, I'll be sharing these updates with you as they unfold in real progress, honest changes, and before and after. The small decisions that I make will make a big impact over time. You will see how each update connects and how intentional these choices can be that will completely change the way my house feels. So if you are working on your house this year, this is the video for you. So I hope that this encourage you and motivate you to slow down and create a vision board yourself. You don't need to do everything at once. You just need directions and a plan for you to work on. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss each and every update for my 2026 home journey, and let me know in the comments which update you are most excited to see this year. So I want to sit down and break things down to you one by one on what I have planned for this year. And again, I hope you get motivated and or inspired by today's video. And this is not going to be the only vision board that I plan on making. I also plan on making another one. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Now let's get right into it. Toodles! Ooh, y'all, so let me get comfortable. All right, y'all. So already you guys know the name of this video because I am sure that you have read the title, right? So I'm sure that you guys have read the title, and the title of the video is exactly what we are going to be talking about today. I am going to do a home decor update digital vision board. And the purpose of doing that is to share some home updates with you guys that I plan on doing for 2026. And with that being said, I just want to encourage you guys to also do a home decor digital or just a vision board. You can do it on paper or you can do it digital. I chose to do it digital because I want to share it with you, and I want to keep it in my phone. But I want to encourage you to do it too. Now, the purpose of me doing that, it's a lot of reasons. Most people do vision boards to set a goal for themselves as far as what they want to accomplish in their life. I am going to do two. I want to do one vision board for things that I want to accomplish in 2026. And also I want to do a vision board for home decor updates that I want to do in 2026. And that's the purpose of today's video. So I am going to share with you 10 things that I plan on doing in 2026. And I also am going to put my vision board right here as we go along with what my plans are. So let me pop it up on the screen right here. So the first thing, so it's 10 things that I have down on paper for you. The first thing, so we're going to go through all 10 of them one by one, and I'm going to tell you why. So the first thing that I want to do in 2026, if God say the same, I want to do a granite waterfall counter. You know that I have been talking to you guys about installing my wine fridge into my cabinets and make it look like it's flowing. So with this cabinet being, with this wine cooler being where it is, I have to extend the granite and or extend the cabinet. But what I want to do is when I extend it, if I can just do all granite on the top, I want it to waterfall falling on the bottom of it. If I can't do that, I am just going to insert it in the cabinet. So I want to buy a cabinet or just get somebody to build a white cabinet on top of it and then put the granite on it. So it's two options that I can do. I can just use the cabinet and put a piece of granite on top of it, or I can just get the granite to fall down on the side. I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody yet about it, But that is a goal that I want to do this year. Now, you may do a goal or do a vision board in your house, and some things may take longer than a year. But I am going to put forth my best effort and try to get these things completed in 2026. And if I have to roll some of these things over to 2027, so be as it may. But this is the goals that I've set for myself as far as what I want to achieve in my home updates. So the granite waterfall countertop is one of them. And I really believe that doing that will be a beautiful focal point. I think that inserting my wine cooler inside of a cabinet or to extend it, I think it will give a prettier or a more visual appealing look to that area. And it don't look bad, but it's not ideal. It's not something that I want to keep that way for long term. So I do have an update that I want to do to it that I think that will add a big impact in that area, and also will add some value to my home. So number two, the next thing that I want to do for 2026 home improvement updates is I want to open up my staircase. So my stairs, when we first bought this house, the stairs were had wooden spindles. So we did change those. Well, my husband did it. We changed those to the wrought iron ones, but I really want to open up the balcony and just have the wrought iron spindles going all the way up. I believe that even though my house have an open concept, and even though my house is open, it feels big, I just want it to feel bigger. And when you open up those staircase up here, it's just going to give it a more airy, and it's just going to make it feel bigger. And I absolutely love when you can see upstairs. I hate the fact that it has that big block wall up there and you can't see anything. So I really want to open up that balcony. I want to open up this upstairs and make it feel more airy. And all I'm gonna do is just take the pictures, the mirrors that is here, and I'm just gonna move them on this side of the wall. It's gonna be a very easy fix. But that too, I haven't had anybody to come out and to give me a price on it. But I have been wanting to do that for a while. But it was so many things that we updated in the house until, you know, you gotta set a timeline, and you gotta give yourself some time to do big updates like that. So I'm thinking that I have on my list, I have some really big things that I want to do as far as gonna be costly, and I have some things that's inexpensive on here that I want to do. So what my plans is to do some small stuff, and then do some big stuff, and then do some small stuff, and then do some big stuff. But that brings me to the next big thing that I want to do. Because to be honest, on my list, I only have maybe 4 things that's gonna be really costly. And the third thing I want to do is I want to sheetrock my attic. So you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I call my attic my decor store. It's because of where I keep all of my decor. We all know that I have other places that I keep decor. Under the sofa, behind the sofa, under the bed, in closets, on and on. However, the main place that I keep my decor is in the attic. I've showed you guys this attic several times, but I need to get some sheetrock up there. So I want, my goal is to get sheetrock up there and to get a bunch of shelves and a bunch of bins, and I want to have it nice and pretty up there. I also want to get a really pretty door. So you know I have a pretty door on my pantry, and my pantry, I'm not going to say the door is pretty, but the pantry matched the cabinets. All right, but I do have a laundry room door that says laundry room, and I have a theater room door, and I also want to get a pretty door. And let me show you an idea of a door that I want to go up there. So I have really did my homework, and I have things that I have chosen that I cannot stop thinking about. So when it comes to the door that I want up there, I want a pretty door up there because you guys know that my decor store or my attic is the room that's adjacent to my game room. And my game room is predominantly black. So I already have the black door, so I want to make sure that I keep that black going, but I want more of a prettier, more of just a fancier door. So this is the door of choice. So that's what I want to do. Hold on, guys. So, because let me tell y'all, my vision for that room, I want it to be, because you guys know that I am a home decor enthusiast. I love all things home decor, and I love decor. And I want that room to be so pretty. Like when I get ready to walk in there, I want to have things, I want shelves, right? But I want things displayed like it's in a store. So when I get ready to shop my home, or I get ready to change out my things, my vision is I want a whole section set up for Valentine. I want a section set up for fall. I want a section set up for Christmas, which, let me tell you, Valentine will probably be one section. Easter will be one section. Fall will be maybe 2 sections. Christmas will be maybe 5 sections. Spring, because I have so many different colors, spring will probably be maybe just as big as Christmas, because I have a lot of decor, different colors that I use in spring. So imagine that room just being full of different seasonal decor and different decor, all my gold stuff. So I probably will have a whole big old section, bigger than Christmas, of gold and marble decor. I can have a section of black decor. It's just so much that I would love to do. And then I would have it probably organized a little bit different. I don't know, y'all. I just want that attic to have the shelves up there. I mean, the sheetrock up there. I want a nice light up there and some really nice, I just want it nice, a nice floor, because it's pretty big in there. I just got to get it together. I got to get somebody to do it. And I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to tell you a word of a lie. I want the attic done more than I want the open balcony, because I utilize it so much, and I want to be able to have a place to really put my decor up. And it's kind of hard to do it. It's cold, then it's hot. I don't know. And I ain't worrying about that. I just like a place that's more aesthetically pleasing for my mind to flow. When I get ready to go in there, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just say, okay, I need some red. I just bam, bam, and I just grab the stuff and I leave out. But I want to really be able to look and study and put a look together. I don't know, y'all. I want that so bad. And if God say the same, I'm gonna start walking in that direction to get that accomplished. So let me get into some really simple things that I want to do that's really not going to break the bank to do. And I encourage you guys that if you love your home and you're looking for some really simple, fast, affordable home updates that will really bring your house to another level, I want to do, and I got written down, simple changes. I want to change out, and I know you're going to say, why you want to do that, girl? You already did it. I want to change out my cabinet handles. And the reason I want to change out my cabinet handles is because I want to do it the right way. So your drawer pulls and your actual cabinets should be at different lengths. Example, your drawer pull should be at an 8. Your cabinet should be at a 10 or a 12. All of mine is at the same. And then I don't like the color. I want more of a bright, vibrant gold. And it is good for now. And that's something that's really not that expensive. But that's what I want to do. Now, because I already have the holes in the cabinets already, and the only way I can get around that is 2 ways. I have to reface the whole cabinet, like take the doors off and get new doors, or I have to go with the peel and stick cabinet handles, and that's the direction that I'm gonna have to go in, because the door handles, the drawer pulls that I have about this big, the ones that I want is about that big. On the actual cabinets, cabinets that I want, the cabinets is about that big, because the same on the drawers and the cabinet, and I want them to be about that big. So I searched the internet and I found some peel and stick ones, and that's the direction that I want to go in. I'm gonna have to do the peel and stick because I ain't about to reface them cabinets. I ain't about to do that. And then the next thing that I want to do is I did that already, but I want to continue doing it. I want to continue changing all of my light plate covers. In the hallway, in here, in the kitchen, and in most of the places in the house, I did buy new light plate covers, but I noticed that now what happened, when I first bought this house, I changed them all to silver. Last year when I got my cabinets repainted, I was asking a guy about it, to ask him to change them, and he was like, why do you want to change them? Just spray paint them. So I've been spray painting them, but I noticed that sometimes they get worn and they look a little dirty, they look a little greasy. So I actually just want to buy the gold ones and replace all the ones in the kitchen. Supposed to just keep spray painting them. I want to buy gold ones. In this room, in the foyer, and a cup upstairs, I have the mirrored ones. But I haven't changed them throughout the house yet, and that's what I want to do. Also, I want to paint. I want to touch up paint throughout the house. So during the Christmas season, I had some lights on the stairs. And when I pulled the lights up, it pulled up some of the paint off the stairs. So I want to paint that. And then I also want to paint my bathroom cabinets. And I want to paint my bathroom cabinets, and I want to paint the doors in my bathroom the same color as the cabinets. So I do want to do some touch-up paint through the house. And then I want to continue to change. Oh, I did that. I did that in 2026. I wanted to change out all of the old light fixtures. And the last two light fixtures that I had to change in the entire house was the two in the upstairs. So every room, every bedroom has a chandelier, and I've changed out all of the light fixtures. So I can mark that off my list already because I did do that before I even started doing the digital vision board. Also, well, not recently, but what I've done in the past was, and if you guys have been following me a while, you already know, I got my grout on my marble floors touched up. And every so many years, that same company comes out and clean your grout. Like you pick up all your furniture and they just kind of clean your grout. That's what I want to get done. Now, I got my whole downstairs regrouted, which looked absolutely amazing. They regrouted the entire house. So now I want to get my grout cleaned. And that's a job. And it's not that pricey, but it's gonna run me a good $600-700 to get my grout cleaned, the whole downstairs. So that's some inexpensive things that I want to do. And I know to clean the grout is gonna be a few $100 because to get it done was a couple of $1,000. I want to pause right here, guys, because I want to tell you, when I was talking about light fixtures, I also want to get some pendant lights for the kitchen. So let me pop that in right here. Let me also show you the light plate covers that I am thinking about getting, and also the cabinet handles that I am thinking about getting. Also, you guys, I can kind of like halfway check this off because I wanted to open up my bedroom windows by adding motorized blinds, and I've already did the bedroom. Ching, because that was on my bucket list last year and it rolled over into this year, is to add motorized zebra blinds throughout my whole house. So the only thing that I don't have anything left to do because I've already did the ones for the master bedroom and it looks amazing. So now I've been trying to figure out how I can bring the motorized blinds upstairs. Now this is my only dilemma about doing upstairs, is because most of my upstairs have the curved window. So they have the regular window here, and then up at the top you have the curve. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do about that. I don't know if I would have to bring the valance all the way up over the curve and bring it down and cover the curve, or I don't know. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And that window, the curved window that goes like that, is in the game room, the theater room, just the game room and the theater room. The bedrooms are fine. I could just do regular zebra blinds in there. But my biggest obstacle is trying to figure out what I will do about the curve upstairs. But I have already, that's why I say I can kind of halfway check that one off, because I have already updated all of the windows downstairs, y'all. And when I tell you, it feels so good just to wake up in the morning, press a button, and your blinds go up. And then I don't have to, with my blinds, I don't have to worry about charging them, because I have the solar panel on them and it's already plugged up. The panel is on the wall and it's already plugged up. The only thing that I have to do, I don't have to do anything, honest. Just let it get sunlight and it recharges itself. And every last one of them are like that. And that's, I love that about the zebra blinds, because if you didn't get the actual solar panels, you would have to charge them manually, charge each of your blinds yourself. And baby, that's a lot of work. If you got blinds, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 blinds. You got to do each one of them manually. Excuse me, that is time consuming and just not visually something that you will want to do. You know, I just wanted it easy. That's why I wanted to make sure that I had my blinds with the solar and let it charge from the light outside. All right, we're moving right along. So the next thing that I want to do, y'all have heard me talk about this time and time again. I know y'all tired of hearing it. I know somebody might say, girl, I'm so tired of hearing her talking about a sofa. Just let me give her a sofa, Jesus. I want to change out my sofa. This is sofa that I'm on. I'm tired of it. Okay. Oh, girl, you got blurry. I'm tired of it. I want to update my sofa. Yes, I know somebody might say, Tangy, nothing is wrong with that sofa. And I get it, I know. It's my pop of color that I like. Y'all know I like brown. You might like black. I like brown. I know and I get it. But I want something different. I've been having this sofa for 10 years now. My husband said we've been having it longer than that, but I don't know. I just want something different. It's not that it's ugly. I love it. I love the way it looks. It's still checking out all the boxes for me, but I just want a different look. That is it and that is all. And you can't blame me for that. I just want a more modern look. But this is the thing. So this sofa is a curved sofa. And I am looking for a curved circle sofa. Not a square, not a nothing. I want another curved sofa. So you see how the sofa curves here? It curves around. I want a curved circle, a curved sofa, because aesthetically, it's going to look better in this place. Now, if I find a sofa that I love, and it's a lot of them that I love, but if I find one that I love and it's the right color and it's the right size, grant you, I'm going to get it. But what my goal is and what I am really searching for, I want something that has a curve. It's like curvature. And if it's not, if I can't find it, but I find a perfect sofa, I'm all for it. Okay. And another thing that's on my wish list about a sofa is I don't want a dollhouse sofa. I don't want my sofa to be low on the ground. My husband is a big old guy. My husband is 6 feet. And I don't know how he gonna be sitting on a sofa that sits so low. You know, I ain't that tall. I'm 5'6", but my husband is 6 feet. But I still need something that is durable, something that's going to be functional, and something that's going to be really comfortable. This is a family room, and we lounge and we relax in this room. Y'all know the spiel about what we do in this room and stuff like that, so I don't have to go into that. But I do want something that's going to be, you know, functional and comfortable all at the same time. I don't want, I've even heard somebody say, well, why don't you get you recliners and stuff like that? I don't need that. I want a real down hard sofa because I already have a theater room with the chairs that lean all the way back with the lights and you can plug your phone up. I already got all that. I don't want that. I want a nice, comfortable, pretty sofa. Okay? Also, in that same little section right there, I want to change out my dining room chairs. I do. I want to change out my dining room chairs because I never really bought the right dining room chairs for that table. Those were some hand-me-down chairs. Those chairs was in my kitchen nook. And when I got the new chairs and the new bar stools, I took the chairs and I put them in my dining room. So by right, my dining room needs its own brand new chairs. Now, what I have in mind, because I don't want to change out that table, I am not sure yet. But I have been on the look for some really nice chairs. I'm not sure if I want to stay in the linen style, or if I want to go velvet. That still needs to be determined. But if I know me like I know me, I am sure that it's going to be linen. And I am most definitely sure that they are going to be in a beige color. Hands down. Even the sofa going to be beige. Hands down. It's going to be beige. So, yeah. So if any brand listening, I'm open. Okay. So the next thing that I want to do is, we are on 7, and I told you I had 10. We are on 7. The next thing that I want to do is, I want to add an accent wall into my family room. Right here. Even though last year it was on my bucket list to change from a gas fireplace to electric fireplace, we did that. But now I want to do an accent wall, and let me tell you why. So when my daughter bought her house, right, she got her accent wall done. And when she went out and bought the, I forgot what they call it, the marble stuff to go on her wall, she bought more than what she needed. So she had a lot left. And she goes, Mama, why don't you do your wall like this? I have more and you can have it. So she have a huge slab. And she have a whole slab and a half a slab. So I already got the, and it's so pretty. This is hers. It is so pretty. So imagine that backdrop. I already have it. I just need to get somebody to do it. And what I'm thinking about doing is getting them to just put it right smack, because y'all know I have the 2 windows on either side. So I have to be very, streamlined with where mine is going to go, because I have the blinds already up, I have the drapes already up, and I just want mine to be like a pretty backdrop. That's it, and that's all. Nothing major, nothing big. I just need somebody that is able to put it on the wall for me. And I want to keep my existing fireplace. So I just want to do like an accent wall on there for some sort. So I don't know. I still have to get somebody out and kind of give them an idea of what I want and see how I can use it on the wall. But that's what I want to do. And I already have the materials. I just got to get somebody to come and give me an estimate and get somebody to do it. Girl. But imagine how pretty that would be on that wall right there. It would be so pretty. It would be so pretty. So number 8 is, now, when we first bought the house, the whole house, besides where you see the white marble floors at, had carpet. We successfully changed out the hardwood floors in the dining room, this closet, the bedroom, the master bedroom closet, and up the stairs and in the master bedroom. But our goal was to bring the hardwood floors all the way upstairs. And we never did it. And now that's something that I want to do. However, now that I have hardwood floors, I ain't even gonna tell you a word of a lie. I don't know if I want to go through the whole house with hardwood floors, the upstairs. But I do know that I want to pull the carpet up upstairs. And I want to put floors up there. I haven't decided what floors, and I'm sure I'm going in the direction of some type of tile floor. I am not sure I want to do hardwood. I think I want to do like a tile, but I don't want carpet anymore. And since I've been having a whole lot more traffic in here, that my grandkids are here a lot, even most of them, I gotta pull that carpet up, cause baby, it ain't nice. Okay. And my goal is to change that, to pull it up and do a different type of floor. I got a couple of floors that I like in mind, but I'm not sure the direction that I'm going in with that. But I want to change the floors. I want to pull up that carpet, hands down. I said the minute my grandkids leave, whether I have the floors or not, I'm pulling up that carpet. I kid you not. I'm pulling up that carpet. Okay. So going into number 9, I want to change out the rest of my doors. I hate these hollow, ugly doors. I don't care how much I get these doors painted. I don't care how much I paint the doors. I do not like these doors. So I want to go in a direction of this type of door because it's so aesthetically pleasing and it looks so modern. It just gives me, I just like the way that they look. Simple, but really elegant, and it kind of elevates your home. It really elevates your home. And I want to only have the custom doors, like my pantry door, my laundry room door, my theater room door, and my home decor store door is only going to be the 4 different looking doors. But all of the rest of the doors in my home, this is the style door that I want. And I really love this. I really love how sleek these doors look. They are so pretty. I absolutely love these doors. Now, on top of that, I want to continue changing out all of the door hardware. So I have successfully changed out quite a few doors in this house, but I still have some door handles I need to go on and change. Okay? Yeah. So I think that not that many. I just changed the ones in the foyer. I changed the downstairs bathroom ones. So I still have some door handles I want to change, but I did successfully change those until gold. Thank you, Lowe's. And I am so happy because I collaborated with Lowe's and they changed out a few of the door handles. I also want to take it a step further and change out my door handles on my front door. I want that to be gold instead of black. No, it is not black, they're brown. But I want it to be gold. The inside, it don't have to be the outside, but I definitely want the inside to match, to be gold. The next thing that I want to do, and this is the very last thing that I want to do that's on my list because I think there's quite enough of stuff. I want to add a cabinet in my laundry room. My laundry room has a shelf like little etagere in there that I manually just rolled in there, and it housed all of my stockpile of stuff that I have. But I want another cabinet. I want a cabinet that have doors. Now, I don't have room in my laundry room where I can put cabinetry on the walls, but I can do a stand-up cabinet and have it pushed to the door. And I do have a cabinet in mind that I want to put in there. But I haven't decided on if I want to use a black one or if I want to use white, because right now I do have some black stuff in there. The washroom is really pretty. If you guys haven't seen the way I did my washroom, I can leave a link down below and you can go and see my washroom is nice. It's really nice. It's done up. It's decorated, but I don't have the cabinets in there, and now I want a different, more elevated look. So I want to put a cabinet inside of my washroom, and I think I have the perfect cabinet that's going to be inexpensive. I've already priced it. It's going to be inexpensive. So like I said, y'all, I do have some things that's on my digital vision board for my home decor updates that's really not that expensive. But when you're adding it all up within a year, it can become very pricey. So I'm not going to beat myself up if it's some things that I don't get done in 2026, but it's definitely some things that I want to get done in 2026. And just like last year, I was able to successfully get some things done. Like I completed getting all the zebra blinds from downstairs. I completed my wall of bookcases that I absolutely love. I completed getting my electric fireplace. I completed some things that I wanted to do in the kitchen. I also completed changing all of my small appliances out. You guys know that. So I went from having all stainless steel appliances to having all of the beautiful collection, and that ran me close to $1,000 trying to get all of those pieces. And now that I did accomplish that, what else I did? It was quite a few things that I did. Changed out all of my chandeliers in here. That happened. I did change out my chairs, my bar stools. We bought new patio furniture. What else? The house was painted. It's so many things that I did successfully do in the previous years. And then these are the things that I want to add to my list for 2026, and I wanted to share them with you. And I wanted to really encourage you to kind of take notes and write down things that you want to accomplish in your home so you won't feel like you're all over the place. And just to me, when I have things noted out, it helps my brain to function better. It helped me visually see the path in my life as far as my home, what direction I want to go in. And I won't be all over the place starting this project and not completing it, starting that project and not completing it. No, I don't want to start no project and not successfully complete it. So that's the purpose of me creating my vision board, so I can tackle whatever my funds allow me to tackle. Or when God said that, you know, yes, child, it's okay for you to do such and such. But whatever my funds allow me to tackle, you know what? My funds might only allow me to change the light plate covers. So let it be as it may. I'll change the light plate covers. My funds might allow me to buy my sofa, get my home decor store, and my chairs all at the same time. So let it be as it may. But I want to be able to check off those boxes because that's my goal, and I don't want to jump all over the place. So if it's not written in here, now this is mine. My husband might say something different. What he want to do for his house might be totally different from mine.
I hope that if he do have something in mind, I hope it's that cool. I'm just saying.
But my husband's goal for his house may be something different. You know, my husband ain't gonna sit and say, you know what? I want to change out the light fixtures. You know what? I want to change out the carpet. Nah, no, he might say that, but he darn sure ain't gonna say, I want to get a new light fixture. He ain't gonna say that. Or I want some new door handles. So he might say something like, I want to change the landscaping, or I want to get the trimming on my house replanted, or I want to paint my waterfall outside. I don't know, you know, I want to change out my stamped concrete. He ain't gonna say nothing about no house. But anyways, you guys, I hope that this video gave you some inspiration on how to create your vision board for your home updates for your house. And I'm gonna come with another video to show you my vision board that I want to create, you know, some goals for myself as far as personal goals. Um, I'm still trying to figure out, what I want that to look like. But I do have some personal goals, especially my spiritual growth. That is definitely one of them. And two, my finances. Three, I've been thinking about even putting travel, which I don't really care about traveling. So I'm still trying to work that out to see what that looks like. Right now it's just, some financial goals and spiritual goals. I do dibble and dabble in trying to figure out, what I want to do as far as a health journey, as far as my weight. Because if you guys been following me for a while, you will know that your girl didn't put on some weight. Yeah, I have. I didn't put on some weight. But I mean, I don't know. And also, I want to talk about, my journey on YouTube. What goals I want to set for myself for YouTube, And I think that I am doing pretty good on YouTube, but do I think that I should be at a different level on YouTube? Absolutely. Hell yeah. And I've been pushing. I never stop pushing for higher success on YouTube. But I'm just praying that 2026 will bring, me some growth on YouTube. So that I can already name 5. So I can create my personal vision board next week. Because like I said, I talked about my spiritual growth. I talked about my financial freedom. I talked about weight. I talked about YouTube growth. So yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But again, I hope this video encouraged you guys to make your board. And if you do decide to make your digital vision board for your home updates, or any personal goals, leave my comments down below and let me know. And shoot me an email. My email address is down below in the description box too. In the description box, and let me know what your thoughts are on this. And this was fun. It is just always just fun to look around your house and say, I think I want to change that wall. I think, it's just always fun to elevate your home, because your home is your safe haven. Your home is your place, your castle. So you got to make it a place that you love to be. Because I find that a person that don't like their home, they ain't never there. But you see, me and mine, I am always home. Because you know why? I absolutely love my home. I love my home, and I love the things that's in it. And that's why I continue to work in my home and get the things in my home that I love. Yeah. And I encourage you to do the same. All right. So that is it, and that is all. I hope that you enjoyed my home update, vision board. I don't know. I'll see you guys on the next one. Toodles! Best friend, the analytics is telling me that a lot of you guys are watching me from your TV, and that's good. But that doesn't give you an opportunity to subscribe to the channel if you want to. So I created a QR code that brings you directly to my channel that you can scan and you can subscribe to the channel. You can also put your notification bell on so you could be notified every time I upload. So just just grab your phone, scan the QR code, and subscribe to the channel. I love you guys. Toodaloo!